Today, I'm going to do something really fun. I'm going to share with you how I did my 2024 bullet journal, and you don't want to miss it, so please join me. Welcome to the Bold Encourager. I'm Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It just allows for me to get my positive, encouraging, fun messages out to everyone. So today, I'm sharing with you my 2024 bullet journal that I made myself. And I know journals are typically smaller, but I wanted to do something more in depth. So because I have 5 different categories and they have dividers, so this is why I did a bigger journal than most people do. I usually typically do a vision board, but I wanted to do something different this year because I still have my vision board on my wall from last year and the previous years. It's kind of been something I just added to, but I don't feel like it does kind of inspire me, but I don't feel like I'm really pressing forward with my goals. And I think this is a better way to do it. The bullet journal allows for you to have divisions of what you're trying to accomplish. Also, it allows for you to get more in depth and for you to write daily or weekly in your journal. The first section I did was gratitude, and I'm going to show you how I did this section. So I cut some quotes out of Start Where You Are journal. It's a journal I've had for years, but I never really used it. But it kind of asks you some questions, so you don't even have to think about what you're going to write about. But I'm trying to be better about it and do my own thing. So the quote I chose from it is, "We become what we think about," by Earl Nightingale. It's so true. If we think about more reasons why we are grateful, we become more grateful. If we think more reasons about why we want to be complain and not be grateful, we become ungrateful. So I definitely want to make it a point to be grateful and think about those reasons more often. Wasn't that amazing? I just love being grateful. I think it's very important to be grateful. And so my plan for this is to write daily something that I'm grateful for. And so it's just a small little note that I make each day. So when I'm done with this year, there should be 365 days that I recorded why I was grateful. So there should be 365 reasons why I'm grateful. If that's not enough reasons why to be grateful, I don't know what can make you more grateful. Second section that I have that I always want to work on every day is faith. So I'm going to show you how I made my faith journal. So I had a different vision for my faith journal. I went ahead and put the background of all these pretty flowers, and it's just a great way to start it with. And I glued all those down, and the quote I chose, "There was another life that I might have had, but I am having this one." Because I definitely changed when I made my faith my priority. It's like I'm living a different life. And so I love this life I'm living, and I want to share that life with you. So that part is really exciting because faith is a big part of my life. And I mean, I share messages of faith, so I think it's very important for me to keep up on my faith and grow consistently. So my goals that you saw on what I was writing down, I have different goals for my faith. So my Bible study goals are: read a chapter of the Bible each day, study each chapter thoroughly, journal through each chapter, and pray over each chapter. That's important because I need to go deep. I've been doing reading through the Bible every year for I've done it maybe 7 times now. Yeah, I've done it 7 times and journaled through it some of the times and some of the times not. And I've read through it and got something new out of it every single time. But I haven't really deeply studied each chapter. So this is a new season for me. When you read each chapter, it's going to take you 3 years versus a little over 3 years versus 1 year. But sometimes you miss something when you don't go deep into the study. And that's what the Lord has been showing me that I need to do this year. So I'm going to go deep into the studying. Now, I listen to Christian music regularly, but I haven't listened to new artists, and I want to stay up to date on that so that I get sometimes I'm listening to the same thing over and over again. I really like Brandon Lake, but I want to know more artists. I want to know more singers. I mean, there's more than Brandon Lake that I know, but I typically listen to the same stuff over and over again. And I want to get to a place where I know more singers that I haven't heard and be encouraged by Christian music. I'm going to try to make it a goal to go to some kind of Christian music concert sometime this year. I also want to watch YouTubes with these Christian artists, and then I've been listening to Apple Music. I got it for free when I got my AirPods for Christmas. So I get Apple Music for 6 months free. And I've been finding some really great Christian artists that I've been like, they have rap, Christian rap, they have Christian country, they got it all. And it's a lot of fun to listen to, and it makes you more upbeat and you kind of want to dance with it, though I can't dance. Don't get me wrong. I'm like tone deaf, so I can't sing very well. And I definitely don't have any rhythm, but I try. And so I just do my own song and dance by myself so I don't scare anyone away. My prayer life is also important, so I'm going to pray daily every morning. I do pray daily every morning. I also want to meet up with other friends that are Christian and to pray. So sometimes when you gather together, prayer is even more powerful together. So I'd like to do that. Also, I want to pray and fast more often. I feel like when you pray and fast together, there's even more power behind your prayer. Fasting does something to prayers I can't tell you. If you haven't fasted while you prayed, do it. It's going to change and move mountains in your life. If there's something you've been waiting on, pray and fast. It's going to change your life. On Wednesday mornings, me and my mom and sister get together on the phone and we pray together. I want to consistently keep doing that. We've been doing that for the past year, but we want to keep doing that and keep going with it and making our prayers continue to be answered and powerful, because I think the more that gather together, the more growth you see in your prayers. So my church life is also important. Fellowship is important for church, and getting your messages from your pastor or your leadership. I want to go to more church events. I do go to some of them, but I just want to be better at it, because I want to fellowship more with the people at my church. I think they're great people, and they really are Spirit-led people and very, very kind people, and so I want to spend more time with them there. Then the next divider is the Bold Encourager. And this is important because this is the channel. I also have, social media, but the Bold Encourager is more than that. It's kind of what ministry I've been called to do. And, I even put on here, I am not afraid. I was born to do this. Because God hasn't called me to encourage many people. And also, it's just to spread the Gospels, and also to encourage people to have a good life. Because a lot of times we just go through life and we don't enjoy it. So there's more to the Bold Encourager. Now, of course, I had to do something different for the Bold Encourager. I love this quote. I am not afraid. I was born to do this. Joan of Arc said it, because it's definitely a vision that God has given me to be the Bold Encourager. And I want to encourage you every way I can. So I hope that this channel does what I have sought out to do, because this is what I believe I was born to do. And so my goals for the Bold Encourager this year is to make 500 subscribers. I'm at 397 right now, I believe. So if I could easily make 500 by next year. By this year, the end of this year. And I would get monetized if I get that. So it won't be a lot of money, but it'll be a little money to keep the ministry going. So that's kind of my goal for this year. I want to put out very new content you haven't seen. I really want you to feel like I'm doing a lot more for you. And also I want to learn new skills to better this channel. I do all of this on my own. I videotape this, I edit this. I edit all the videos, I put the content together, I come up with the ideas. I'm a one-person show. I don't have anybody to help me, but as this channel grows, hopefully, when it gets monetized, I'll have the money to get help. Just don't have it now. But, I want to better this channel and keep growing it. So I want to get better with my storytelling in my videos. That's another goal, because I watch those videos. I love those videos. I love how they are put together. So that's a goal of mine. I want to put out more budget meal videos. I see how much you guys love them. So I want to put more of those out this year. Persistence is the word of the year for me this year. So I want to be more passionate about what I'm doing, and I want you to see that in my videos. Also, I want to encourage as many people as possible. That has always been my mission. I always want to do that. I'm not going to stop doing that. That is so important to me. I want to do more interviews, improve editing on my videos. I mean, I'm getting better. I didn't learn any of this stuff. I had to learn it as I went and with no experience. But I want to get better and better every single time. I want to improve in speaking. You may not know this, but in previous videos I've said I had a fear of speaking, public speaking. It was a huge fear of mine. I conquered it through, thank you Jesus for helping me conquer that. But I want to continue to improve in speaking because that was a fear of mine. It is difficult sometimes, and there's always room for improvement. So I want to continue to get better with my speaking. I want to connect with you guys more. So I want to share more personal things, be more open, more vulnerable with you because I want to connect with you. Also, I want to put out Bible study video once a week. I always do that, usually on Wednesday, but I'm thinking of doing it Thursday morning so that it gets out to more people. That's always the goal. I want to put out a fun video or a cooking video every other week. So that would not be every week, but maybe every other week. So that's a goal of mine. I'm going to try new times and days with the videos because I want to make sure that as many people can watch it, because if you can't watch it, you're not getting encouraged by me at least. You probably get encouraged by maybe somebody else, but that is a goal of mine. I want to get it as many people as possible so the channel grows. I also want to make more short videos throughout the week. I mean, I want to do it weekly. If I could at least do one short video a week, that would be great. If I could do 2, that'd be even better. But I want to make it more of a thing because I notice more people watch short videos because it's short and not everybody has a lot of time to watch the longer videos. So that are my goals for the Bold Encourager. Now we're going to health and fitness. Now, I was doing really well with health and fitness, and towards the end of the year, it's hard because we get super busy in December at my work. Well, it's part of November too. And so then also the holidays are there too, so that makes it even harder. So I'm back on track. I still kind of did a little bit here and there, but just not as much as I usually do. But that's okay. We're getting into this and we're not going to look back, right? So here is my health and fitness page, and I'm really excited about this one. I've been really working hard to get back into good shape and also take really good care of myself. The question isn't who is going to let me, it is who is going to stop me. Good question, right? But I definitely want to be persistent in my goals, everything I do, and so definitely my health and fitness goals are very important to me and are a priority. So my goals for health and fitness are, for the health diet, drink 8 glasses of water a day, eat less carbs, eat more protein and veggies, and I won't eat 2 hours before I go to bed. I want to make a meal plan and calculate my calories per day. I also want to walk 15 to 30 minutes a day, whether it be indoors or outdoors. I want to make it a point. I also want to work out 4 to 6 times a week. The ideal is 6 times a week, but sometimes you get a busy week, so you can kind of be a little easy on yourself and say 4 times at least. I need to stretch before and after workouts because that's important so I can recover quicker. I also want to play with my dog Rocket outside and make sure she gets time outside. It's important for both of us to get some time outside. Self-care. I want to do 1 self-care action per week, at least. Whatever that may be, physical or mental or emotional, whatever that may be, the self-care is really big, right? But self-care is important. It's important for your mental health. Also, I want to journal every week. It's important to do that. I mean, now I have this journal, it will make a point to do that. Also, I have my own journals that I do, to kind of really grow in my faith. I need to read more books. I need to make sure to go outside every day for fresh air. That's important. Even when the weather is bad, even if I step out for 5 minutes, it's important to get outside. Mental health, my work life, because I work full-time job and I also do this after work. I can get busy. Even though it's all at home, it can be a lot, right? So it's important to keep this good up here. I need to walk away from my desk for a break from work. Make sure I do that. I need to take all my allowed breaks from my job, and even if I need to take a break from editing or whatever, because I don't want to get frustrated. I don't want to feel overwhelmed. I need to have 1 day of rest. No work, nothing. Just 1 day of full rest and just enjoying it, right? I want to breathe throughout the day. Like, take those breathing exercises when you... It's good for you to breathe normally, especially even when you're working out, right? And also take the time to stretch. Make sure I don't hurt my back or my wrist or anything like that. Take the time to stretch during work hours so you can easily hurt yourself by not stretching in any sense, right? For exercise, or if you are sitting down, it's important to stretch. So, last category is finance. And finance is important because it helps us prepare for whatever's next in our future, and also keeps us in a good place, right? So we come to the last divider, the last journal, and that is my finance journal. So I wanted to make this colorful. Of course, I have a little bit of green in there. And persistence guarantees that results are inevitable. So it's important to be persistent in something you want to accomplish. And I definitely want to be better with my finances and get rid of all my debt. So let's get started on what those goals are. I have my goals for this. I want to obviously pay my bills and pay them on time and make sure they're a priority before any fun things, because you got to pay your bills first, even though you want to have fun things. Create a budget weekly. That's what I usually do. You make sure you put your money in your savings accounts, whatever you can spare after you pay all the bills and take care of your gas and your food. Also, you want to always start with paying smaller, like credit card bills off first and work your way up to the really big bills. That's so important so that you can get rid of as much debt as you can. And it's easier to get rid of the smaller debt first. Retirement goals. I want to retire by the age of 65. I don't want to work forever, right? So I want to pay off all my debt before retirement. Also, I have another retirement plan besides my 401k. I want to find something that makes sense for me. Right now, I just have my 401k, but I'm going to work to finding something else that makes sense for me. I want to invest in investments that I understand and trust. I don't want to invest in something I don't know anything about, because then I'll feel like I have to depend on someone. So you definitely want to kind of invest in something that you know. That's even what our work says. Invest in what you know. So that's something I'm going to be working on this upcoming year. Vacation plans. So there's things I want to do. And, a lot of times when you're trying to save money and put money away and pay off bills, sometimes you don't feel like you have the money for vacation. Well, I can budget and save for these things. So I need to budget and save because me and my husband want to go to Japan one day. So definitely something I have to work towards. I want to plan some road trips. This is more short term. I can do that more easily. We can regularly plan road trips so we can get away and have a nice little vacation together. I'll definitely want to go on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise. That's something that I want to do to save money up for that as well. And so you have your little different funds for different things, right? And then I also want to budget and save to go to Korea one day with my mom and Israel also with my mom. So these are things I'm working towards. Financially, it's important. So that is what my ideas and goals are for 2024. What are yours? Please comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, Do you like this kind of content? If you do, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you about that. Comment down below. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much. Also, if you haven't followed me on social media, please follow me on social media. The links will be down below. And if you haven't hit that notification bell yet, hit that notification bell and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. I'm going to be posting new content weekly and you don't want to miss it, so that's why you need to hit that bell. Well, I hope you have an amazing day and I hope you stay encouraged.